beautiful, and welcome back. Today I have another unboxing for you, and this one is another darker style. So I got really lucky and got two darker colors in from Wig Studio 1. So let's take a look at it. I also want to mention, if you click right here, it will take you to my online store called Tressallure.com. That's where I'm posting all of the wigs that I have reviewed, toppers that I've reviewed, up for sale to pass along some of those discounts to you. Today we're looking at the Blaze wig from Tressallure, and this color is Cocoa Bean. I will say that I have high expectations going into this. I have always found that Tressallure over-delivers as far as the quality of their wigs thus far. So I'm really excited to see what this is going to be. I did want to mention before I take it out, sometimes this happens. Not all wigs come with hair nets. So just so you know, not every single wig has them. This particular one did not. It just had the bobby pins to keep it into the box. I also experimentally turned off my overhead light that has the warmer light, so all you see are box lights behind me and then my lights in front of me. So let me know which one you guys like better in the comments, and that'll help me to understand what looks more natural to you guys. Oh, it's so pretty already. Look at that. Tressallure has some of the most beautiful fibers. This one does feel a little more textured than others that I've had, but still so pretty. Look at that. And it is dark. It is very dark. Let me go ahead and take this tag off and then we'll get started. All right, so inside, first thing that I see is a nice wide parting space. It does have a full hand-tied monofilament top to it, so you can part it anywhere that you want. You have a nice generous lace front as well, so that's great. You have your felt covered ear tabs, open wefted in the back, and then you have a non-extended felt covered nape with your Velcro adjusters. This color, Cocoa Bean, oh buddy, that is so pretty, is quite dark. As you can see, I'll get it right up there for the color to show up in the lights. Let's actually go ahead and talk about this color here. So Cocoa Bean is described as a medium dark brown with dark red highlights. And I'm going to tell you, I don't see a ton of the red. It's overall a little bit warmer. You can kind of see it in there a little bit, but it's mostly a dark brown. All right, so now we've got the overhead lights on. You can see, it's not picking up a ton of the warmth. I don't see, to tell you the truth, I don't see it in person as being all that warm either. Just ever so hinted just when the light hits it just right, and that's when I see it. But for the most part, this is a nice, gorgeous, warmer dark brown. It is not black. A lot of people have a hard time differentiating between black and brown. It is that warmer cool palette that brings it more into the dark brown side and less into the black. The blacks are going to throw off more of cool tones like blues. So it absolutely is dark brown. All right, let me fix this parting space and pop her on and see what she looks like. We're gonna throw a center part in here because you guys know me. You know I do like a good center part. We're gonna channel some grudge vibes for just a second. Please bear with me. I'm in here somewhere. There it is. I think center parts really show you guys the knotting too. That's another reason why I really like to display a wig with a center part, even if it isn't meant to, or isn't out of the box like that. Actually, I'm gonna make myself a little taller here. Man, actually, okay, so I'm impressed with how easy that was. If you guys are like me or just changing your parts in general, no matter where you're changing them, it's almost impossible to change a part and not have to rub your hands together, not have to break out some sort of steaming device to really retrain the hair and where it's gonna lay. This did a pretty dang good job right out of the gate, changing from a deep side left part to a middle part without me really having to do much to it. So bonus points for flexibility. Okay. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. This comes with every pretty much dark wig that you get, knots. So I'm gonna zoom in here for you so you can see them. So this is the knotting. You can see them. We're not gonna pretend like they're not there. They are, but I've honestly seen worse. Dark knots are really hard to conceal on synthetic hair. On human hair, what they do is they will turn the cap inside out and bleach those knots. And so that will allow it to be just blonde where the knots are. So you can't really see them. This, you can see them, but like I said, it's really not too terribly bad. Just a little bit of makeup underneath would help with this. And then some powder on the top that'll help set any type of concealer that you've put underneath. And it will also help to disguise a little bit of this knots right from the top. But the parting space here in the hairline, it's done pretty well as far as the density of it. It's not just a super straight line. It does have a little bit of some variability there. Let's talk a little bit about the fit. It is absolutely stretchy enough to accommodate quite a few head sizes. I have a petite to average head, and this is fitting me pretty good. I don't have any gapping up here. It fits me perfectly on my nape and is not really going anywhere. The ear tabs on the side are hitting me in the appropriate location. And overall, I'd say this fit is great and it would fit a wide variety of head sizes. All right, let's do that 360 so you can see what she looks like on all sides, shall we? All right, so let's talk about those measurements. So one measurement that they did give me that was interesting is that it is an overall, it wears like a 22 inch is what they're saying. The front measurement is 10 inches with the crown being 15 and a quarter. And then your sides are also 15 and a quarter. And then your nape is 15. So overall, they're saying that with all of the different places that the hair is started from on the cap, overall, it's gonna wear like a 22 inch, even though there's not any pieces of this wig that are 22 inches. The weight is 5.1 ounces, which is really not that bad for such a long wig. It doesn't have, I wouldn't call this a high density wig, I'd call this more medium density. There's a lot of hair here, but it's not very voluminous. It's definitely a little more sleek, a little bit more flat, and it definitely has a lot of hair. Now, if I part it right down in the middle, in the back, like we sometimes do, everybody knows like the circumference and what it looks like when you twist your hair. So here is the circumference you'd be working with for anything like a braid. It'd be a really good wig for styling. The texture on these fibers, I did mention that it was a little bit more textured than other Tressallure styles that I have worn before. That actually can lend itself really well to things like braids. It will help to hold them in their style longer. Definitely don't want to leave that in too long because it could crimp the hair in that style. But you could always get that back out with a steamer. So my overall opinions of this wig is that one, it's incredibly comfortable. The knots, while there, it being a darker color, are absolutely not the end of the world knotting. And then if you get it in a different color, if this dark of a color is not your thing, that's not going to be a problem for you at all. It's only the really dark colors where that becomes an issue. The fit feels fantastic. I could wear this for quite a long time. So great job, Tressallure. Once again, you knocked it out of the park. I'm always stunned and really enjoy the quality that they put into their wigs. So if you want to pick up Blaze in any of the gorgeous colors, just head on over to wigstudio1.com. Always make sure you're looking for that flash sale at the top where the price is. That'll let you know what you're really paying, and then you will also not have to remember any of the coupon codes for those sales. If you need a little bit more help, we do have a support group. It's called Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group, and that is on Facebook. Head on over and join us. You'll find myself, the other creators for Wig Studio One, as well as thousands of others to help support you in your hair loss journey. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate that, and it will also give you the benefit of being notified anytime that I upload content. Whoo, we got hair going everywhere because I turned on my fan because it's hot in here. Until next time, bye-bye, beautiful.